Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in. It's a Monday Night Primetime showdown between the visiting team and our home team. Along the away sideline, get a look at their head coach. These guys just about set to go in this one. And across the way, we get a glance at their head coach. These guys are ready, as they always are, to play in front of this home crowd, hoping the extra surge of momentum pays off in a win. Welcome in, everybody. Kate Scott alongside Brock Heward, and I know all of us are ready for this new season to begin. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him. So out comes their offense for its first possession of the game. And in his 8th season as a QB, he's the one to lead them out.
Kid, I really think this is one of those moments where every starting quarterback in the opener, right? Week 1, all has a sense of gratitude. All has a smile on their face. You're one of 32 guys on the planet that get to start an NFL season, and you want to make the most of that chance.
And that is exactly what you're looking for on a first down run. He picked up 7. Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Back to the well again. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. They get an even 10 on that play. And that is good for a first down.
10 at the 48-yard line.
Another carry for him. And he manages to find a little traction on that soaked field as he fights forward for a couple. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. They give it to him again. And this is going backwards. The defense all over that draw, and they're going to lose yards. 3rd down coming up. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. 3rd and long for him here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
So here comes this offense as they get set for their opening drive. And leading them out is one of the league's longest tenured quarterbacks.
I got a smile on my face. I know he has a smile on his face as he runs out with a new season ripe with every possibility. This is only the first scene of a 4.5-month movie where he could be playing the part of the league MVP and maybe leading a legit contender into the postseason. How he starts this campaign, though, how you start can have a massive impact on how things play out.
It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first.
And a first down. A gain of 11 on the play. And a first down.
He'll call his own number. Solid run in here. That's 9 yards as he brings up 2nd down.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss, really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
Well, not what you like to see. Still just in the opening quarter of the season, and they have an injured player out there. Let's hope it's nothing major as he gets looked at. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. Going to the ground again on first. And this defense is firing to begin the season, huh? Great play to get him behind the line.
It's a loss of 2. Brings
They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now.
At the 37-yard line.
This time it's a passing play. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
And 12 yards to go.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He lobs this one up, looking deep to the right side. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down. Really, I'm flipping through, Brock. That certainly wasn't in the offense's opening script, but if you're a defender, just how you wrote it up.
Yeah, defensively, that was a week of practice and planning visualized and executed in real time.
And a sure-handed play there in the rain. He brings in the fair catch without a problem. Their offense headed back out for its 2nd drive of the contest. Their first drive of the season, an uneventful one, led to a punt, so they'll try to get some new season magic going here on their 2nd drive. Here we go now. Time to start this drive. 1st and 10. Hand off to the back. And he's going to pay off his 1st down run with a nice pickup of 9. Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Ooh, the rush just too much here. Down he goes. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Pretty even match in this first half, and you're just kind of waiting. Right? You just kind of try to get a feel for which defense is going to come to life. And when you get that sack, that could go a long way to infusing some energy on that side of the ball.
Third and 10. Can this offense get it done? Throw here, 3rd down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
If you're keeping stats, that's now 0 for 2 on keeping drives going, and hopefully not an indicator of what's to come. You know, you don't convert on 3rd down. You're not only playing against your opponents, you start playing with your own psyche as well.
And he makes the fair catch inside the 45. So here comes this offense for its 2nd series of the game. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. To throw here on 1st down. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's hit and sent out right along that line of scrimmage. So no gain on 1st down.
At the 44-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
So we're down to 3 quarters remaining in our opening weekend of football. Couple of zeros on the board right now. More of the NFL on EA Sports right after this. Welcome back for the start of the 2nd. Our visiting offense out in possession of the ball. They have 2nd and 9 for their first play. He's going to throw it. Dumps it off to his running back. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45.
That's good.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 10. Results in a 1st down.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
13 yards. Result is a 1st down.
Dropping back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. Escapes the defender. And they're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12. After that play, we see some concern from their guys on the field. And now we know why. One of their best players was hurt on the play and is getting worked on. All set now. 1st and 10. Right up the gut. 3 yards on the 1st down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. I think a lot of play callers feel that same way, too. Man, you get to earn the right to be aggressive and take shots when you can do the basics, like, I don't know, run for a positive gain.
And this one does not go far.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that one's going to get them on the scoreboard.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
Return coming from the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Their offense returning to the field for another possession. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
They'll throw it here on first. Short pass brought in. And he crosses the sideline a yard or two beyond, it looks like the 30.
Out of bounds at the 32-yard line. It's a gain of 5.
A give now from the gun. He brushed him off with ease. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. First and 10 from the 43.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Throwing now off the play action. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete.
Intended for number
Well, no luck on his first look of the game. And now they face second down.
Second down and 10.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he takes it ahead for about 4 yards. It's third down. Third and long. They're going to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
And that kick will get out of bounds without a return. Looks to be a little shy of reaching the 20. This offense getting all set for this series. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. They'll come out throwing. And he's going to be bottled up right at the line as we reach the 2-minute warning. Now we are still waiting for the scoring for anybody really to get going as we've hit our 2-minute warning. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. Back-to-back carries here. They gain 11 on that play, and that's going to bring up first down.
Good for a first down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Quick adjustment defensively to stop him this time, so no gain on first down. Offense to the line, second down.
Brings up second and 11 at the 32-yard line.
Changing things up, they're going to throw now. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3, so chipping away a few here ahead of this third down.
It's a gain of 4. Makes it third and 7.
They'll air it out on third. Finds a man right side. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
7-yard gain.
Prior to first down, they decide to call a timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
And
That one gains 7. And that gives them a first down. Here's the lone back on the handoff. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3.
at the 46-yard line.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's second and 6. Motion a receiver left. Lone back gets the handoff. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. 5 yards on the play. They could just do that again. Third and 2 coming up.
It's a gain of 5.
Oh, and they're going to have a... He loses the football. Scooped up by the defense. They won't get much on that return, Brock. Actually might have lost a little ground, but they do gain possession of the football. Man, they had to be exhausted by that point, Brock, which makes it even more impressive that one of them somehow found the energy to force a fumble like that, finally get them off this field.
Yeah, it's thrilling for the defense, Kate, but geez, it's demoralizing for an offense because you could feel it. You could feel it when you've kept that defense and ground them to a nub, and you just feel that energy being sucked out of them, and to not take advantage of it just stings that much more.
They're going to throw now, following the turnover. Finds him over the middle. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Before we can get a snap on second down, they call timeout. Completed over the middle. And they make the tackle at the 38. To the line and set. Here we go, first down.
First and 10 at the 38.
Back to throw. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Big catch made, and he got both feet in. Offense in position now. It's first and goal.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
From the red zone on first. And they take this in for the score. These guys get their first points of this game just before halftime. Manage that clock beautifully down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
Now they'll try the point after. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And these guys take a 4-point lead.
Visitors 3.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. So it's a touchback on the kickoff, and we're going to get one final snap here in the half.
At their own 35-yard line.
Looking to throw. He puts some air under it, deep down the left. And his final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone. Scott Hansen here in our thankfully dry studios in Orlando. That's obviously not the case at the stadium, where the rain continues to play a factor in this game. Who will take better advantage of it in the second half? To find out the answer, let's go back out to the stadium and rejoin our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Thanks so much, Scott, and hope you are really today enjoying that dry studio as the rain continues to fall here in our second half. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. So their offense will have it first to begin quarter number 3. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. First down, play action. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And in a blink, they are up to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield. With a dive up the middle. And the ball's going to remain at midfield as he is stopped at the line, no gain.
It's not very often, Kate, that you see a fullback stop before he could ever get started. And they weren't moved an inch when he crashed in.
He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. Pressure's on him, and it's going to get home. He's dropped. And that sack brings the offense to 4th down.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
I guess he didn't really quite know his own strength there. That kick cleared the end zone entirely. It's going to be a touchback. Now this offense getting set to work here. And it has been all about these defenses so far, Brock. Even into the second half, we're still waiting for one of these offenses to take charge.
Yeah, what you're feeling, these defenses are making every yard tough, every first down tough, every series tough. And offensively, yeah, it's time to toughen up and maybe more importantly, sharpen up.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
This is a time where you get in that huddle and you just look at one another and say, hey, let's get back in rhythm. Get back in rhythm. Get something good to feel good about. Sure, you'd love to get the first down, but more than anything, just find a positive play after a huge sack.
Defense gunning for a stop here. It's 3rd down. Third and long for him here. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up. On now comes their punter. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And he drives this one into the pouring rain. He takes this in on his side of midfield. And a good return as he gets him up across midfield and into enemy territory. The offense headed back to the field. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
Finds his man over the middle. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd.
Option give here. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line.
7-yard gain.
A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
For a first down.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
31-yard line.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
Absolutely no fear in his game. Even one of the smaller defenders out there, he isn't afraid to go charging into all those linemen and dish out some physical play himself to make that stop.
And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. The 40 hits the 20. And he's making the house call here. It's a touchdown on the pick 6.
Gosh, I love that play on so many levels, Kate. Making the interception, already a terrific effort by everybody involved. But to put the cherry on top, to take it all the way back to the house, it required extra effort from everybody, and they get the job done.
Now they'll try to knock the extra point through. Got a good play in the rain there. The extra point flies through. And his guys drive their lead to 11.
Visitors 3.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Return starts at the 9. He dodged the tackle. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Back out runs their offense. And without much time to process things after that pick 6, Brock, first snaps of this series are being watched closely by all. Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line. Toss now to the short side. Great work there to evade the tackle, but the rest of the run, pretty forgettable. No gain there. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And a nice gain here, but it's stopped short of the first. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 4.
So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a 2-score game to begin the 4th. 3rd and 4 coming up now. Looking to throw here. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. You're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. He connects downfield. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They left the offense out there on 4th down, Brock, and look at the results. A big gain, 15 yards, and a fresh set of downs, too. Ball just a yard shy of midfield, 1st and 10. Design quarterback run here. And he's going to be touched down a yard shy of that marker.
It's a gain of 8.
Not that he needed to, but he'll always try and remind people that he's a threat running it in addition to slinging it all over the field.
Running for the marker on 2nd. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to 1st down. But instead, defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on 3rd and short.
That's a short gain of 1. And that means 1st down.
10 at the 40-yard line.
The give now out of the shotgun. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
This time it's a passing play. And that one's behind him. That's incomplete. This one misses the tight end.
Incomplete.
And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Down and 8 yards to go.
To the air on 3rd and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Whistles after that play for an unfortunate sight. A player hurt in the 1st game of the season. Training staff out to work on it. Well, best of luck here. It's 4th and a considerable distance. Desperation time here. Taking a chance to the end zone. And the catch is made for the touchdown. These guys now within 1 score in the 4th. How quickly things can change, partner. The pain from being taken down that prior play. Yeah, I imagine that's gone and forgotten now, and it's been replaced by the adrenaline from finding the end zone there.
Yeah, that defense could have certainly used the pass rush from the previous play because that quarterback had plenty of time to scan the field and make a throw. And he gets an immediate measure of revenge for that sack.
Well, he just caught them the touchdown, Brock. Defense obviously aware of him as they line up for 2. How did they lose him? How did they get it right back to him for the conversion?
Because he's that good. In moments like this, Kate, it's not even about the play, it's about the player. And when you got a player of this caliber, you find every way to get it to him. And just because he scored the touchdown doesn't mean you don't go right back to that well. I love it.
They go play action on 1st down. Connects on the crosser. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 43-yard line.
And they'll let the clock run all the way down and expire.
Delay of game, offense.
Man in motion wasn't set in time, just couldn't get a snap away before the play clock expired. Second and 10, here's a pass. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's not far from that first down marker, is he, partner? Up to the 47, third down coming up. The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. Third down, 1 yard to go. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. That's good for a couple of yards. And that gives them the first. Timeout taken by the defense. Their second. And with another one gone, they're going to have just one remaining this game. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10. Back to the well again. And they come through with a big stop there. Got him down for a loss as they keep fighting back here in the fourth. Now we get a pause, Brock, as the defense uses its final timeout, so the clock only going to stop again at our 2-minute warning. He's going to throw this one. Short pass brought in. And give him 10 yards there. A lot of work done as they set up third and very short. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning. These guys holding on to a field goal lead. Here's the give on third and short. And they make the stop. We're going to say it about the 37-yard line. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. Line up the design keeper. Kneel down here, and they can start to celebrate this win. So hard work rewarded as they take a well-earned win in this one. Well, partner, long season ahead, but undoubtedly a good start here today, getting the win in week 1.
Yeah, a bad start now on the other side can snowball on you. 1 loss into 2 into 3 and so on. But you get that early win, it could get you playing at a midseason level in the early goings of a season and lead to a really good start that has you talking playoff hopes in the front half of the schedule.
That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott. A nice showing here from our winners as we say goodnight, everybody.